Good afternoon and happy Sunday, everyone. God bless you all. I am feeling blessed just coming from worshiping, and God is good to me. So, of course, I'm coming to you guys with a motivational message of the day. And today, I just want to talk to you all a little about truth. Truth is simply facts. It is the state of reality, a series of events of facts that cannot be altered or changed. And truth can allow us to go much further in life than we actually think it can. Because by us denying ourselves the simple facts and the simple truth of life, it can stop us being from progressing. And the one of the best things we can do for ourselves is face the truth about ourselves. Sometimes we have to get down to the bottom of what's really going on with us. It may be things that have happened to us, and oftentimes we try to disregard, what is really going on, which is just the simple facts, the things that have to be addressed. Sometimes you just have to address certain situations in your own mind, and in your even if you don't do it with anyone else. I am not opposed to going out and getting therapy, or finding someone to talk to, or finding someone to help you heal, and whoever you entrust with the truths about yourself, that will get you on a path to healing and on a path that you want to be in life. And the pastor that I heard preach today, he said something about truth that stood out to me today, and that I thought truth would just be an amazing lesson. It is an amazing lesson to me. I was taught truth all my life. That was one thing that I was raised up on. Truth cannot be altered. It cannot be compromised. We can try to compromise the truth and try to make it out to what we want it to be in our own mind. But the truth is just simply what it is. It's the truth. It needs no proof. Even if you try to hold it up in the court of the law, and they have lawyers, and everyone has their the defendant, or your public defendant, or your appointed lawyer, or even a lawyer that you pay for, your Johnny Cochran, and you just find someone to get up there and try to tell your truth. But no matter whose truth is being told, from your side or from my side, we got your side, we got my side, and we got what actually happened. So everybody has their side of the story, but there will always only be one truth. So it will only take you longer to try to get through a situation, to heal personally within yourself. You won't find healing or solution if you don't face the truth. And by going all around the truth of what's really going on, it will distract you. It will deter you. It's you focusing on things that don't even matter if you are not simply focusing on the truth. Oh my gosh, like, I don't even want to tell you. I was having a conversation with my ex-husband last night. He's so funny. That's my dog. That's my roadie. We still friends or wherever. And he's maybe a little over a decade older than I am. And he's just coming to some truths with himself. And the reality of his actions during our marriage. And I'm like, I appreciate you, coming to terms and, just saying these things and admitting, what the truth actually was, because I came to grips with what the truth was a long time ago. That's why I had to step outside of that thing, because the truth was, it just wasn't gonna work. He was gonna do whatever he chose to do for whatever reason. That is not the lifestyle that I wanted to be involved with. We had to watch the company that we keep, the people that we decide to commune with, whether it be your spouse, your loved ones, your family, your co-workers. I don't care who it is. Bad company corrupts good character. And instead of me allowing myself to be used by a man that I loved, I would rather be used by God. We can allow ourselves to be used by different people in different ways, and we allow ourselves to be used. But it is much more rewarding to me when I allow myself to be used by God. But he is just so funny, and I was cracking up, and not to disregard his feelings or the things that he was saying, but he's just coming to grips with what the truth is. Like, you're saying to me now what I realized a long time ago, so it kind of hinders your growth. And my best advice for him is, the next time you come into a relationship, or you find someone that is good, with someone, you need to learn how to treat them right. That's the best advice that I can tell you. Now, like I said, when you know better, you do better, and that is just the best advice that I can honestly give him at that point. But it took you, to have to lose, sorrowfully, your wife and your family, and a whole lot of other things, along the way, for you to realize some truths about yourself, and it just hinders our growth. It stops us from moving towards the light. It will hinder you from getting towards that hope, for a future that you really want to see for yourself. It is so much easier to point the finger at other people instead of taking accountability for the part that you play in the situation at hand. But that only hinders you from a solution, or from getting to where you need to be. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. So we can go around and not be truthful with ourselves, or with the situation at hand, or what have you. But that situation is still going to be what that situation is. And as long as we live, we have to make room for growth. We must learn from our mistakes, and we must grow. There is no success with no accountability. If we don't learn how to take accountability for our own lives, it leaves absolutely zero room for growth. That is one main factor that I like to point out when I'm saying, when I'm doing my in-person motivational speeches. I always try to express to my audience that it leaves absolutely no room for growth inside of you when you are constantly pointing a finger at other people for the outcome of whatever your situation is. We need to learn how to face the truth about ourselves in life, what is really going on, the situation at hand, what really needs to be addressed. It's easy to point the finger at other people. It gives us that temporary satisfaction when we can down talk other people and talk about such and such did such and such, and Jack and Jill rolled up the hill, and that's why I pushed them down the hill, and whatever. But it still ain't my fault. It's whatever. But if you don't learn how to face the truth, if I don't learn how to face the truth, I can't talk at anybody everybody like I'm not human. I had to face the truth in my life in so many different ways. That is why I am allowed to be free within myself right now. That is why I am able to love myself right now. That's why I am able to learn. That's why I am able to grow. That's why I'm able to elevate. That's why I am in the position that God has me in right now, because I am not afraid to tell myself the truth about the things that is really going on with me. I did not love myself at one point for whatever reason. I am not afraid to talk about the abuse that I endured as a child, but for whatever reason, I did not love myself. I had to learn how to love myself so I can grow. How could you love anyone else if you don't love yourself? So I had to face that truth. You know, I couldn't fully be a mother. I could not fully love my children the way that they deserved to be loved, because I didn't love myself. When I learned to love myself more, I became a better mother. That was the truth about it. I just did not love myself. You know, for whatever reason, I didn't love myself. I just didn't. So instead of me focusing on why I didn't love myself, I just started learning how to love myself. You know, I could sit around and point the finger at everybody else about why I didn't love myself, but in all reality, everyone should learn how to love themselves unconditionally. You will not be an effective anything in anybody's life if you are not effective to yourself. How can you help anybody else? How could you love anybody else? How could you be a good employee or a good spouse or a good mate or a good child of God? How could you operate in obedience? How could you be an effective parent? How could you be a good aunt or a sister or a brother if you don't get down to the root of who you really are and what your issues really are? You have to get down to it, because it's not going to go nowhere. It's not going to disappear. You can sweep it and sweep it and sweep it, and as long as you go, that pile of dirt that you are sweeping is going to grow, and it's going to get bigger, and other people are going to be affected, and you are going to taint people. You're going to contaminate everything around you, everything that you touch. My one prayer is what I ask God for me is everything that my hands touch, I want it to be blessed. I don't just want to be blessed myself. I want everything connected to me to be blessed. I want everyone connected to me to be blessed. I want everyone that I cross paths with to be blessed. I want everybody that I have conversations with to be blessed. I want my business partners to be blessed. I want my children to be blessed. I want my home to be blessed. I want the clothes that I wear. I want to be clothed in blessings. I want everything around me to be blessed. And if you don't work on the type of person that you are, it will be the exact opposite for you. You will taint everything that you touch. You will stain it. You will destroy it. Everything. That's why I am so grateful to God that He allowed me to realize some truths about myself, because I didn't want my children to be tainted or to be destroyed, or because of my actions, my children's lives will be devastated in the worst way because of what I decided to do or not to do. That's why I open myself up to healing. I want to heal in every single way that I could possibly healing, all the way down to the very first thing, down to the last thing, to the things that is going on with me currently. I want to heal and heal and heal and heal and heal. If I bust myself up and bruise right now in any way, spiritually, financially, emotionally, I want to get busted up and I want heal. So I open myself up to healing. If I lose a loved one, I want to heal. Whatever happens to me, I want to heal. If I make the wrong decisions with my finances or my businesses, I want to be able to heal in my finances. I want my finances to be able to recuperate from whatever decisions that I make that I should not have made. I want to open myself up to healing so I can live a purposeful life. And the best way that I can do that, if I allow myself to be truthful about the things that I did, about the part that I played, about the places that I need to heal, because that's the only way that I'm going to grow further and I'm going to learn, is if I open myself up to the truth. If I don't, I'm never going to get there. I am never going to get there, or I'm going to hinder my progress. I am going to stop myself from getting to where I need to be because I want to fool myself with a bunch of untruths or a bunch of lies. It's not going to get me to where I want to be. Some people die in lies. Some people soak in sorrows and lies. Life is full of it, of pointing the blame and pointing the finger at other people instead of allowing themselves to be accountable for the state that their lives are in. They soak in that and they don't grow. That's just a simple fact about it. I am not just telling you stuff just because I think that this is what's going to happen. It's the truth. I'm telling you the truth about the truth. If you don't learn how to open yourself up to the things that are really going on with you, even if it hurts, because it might hurt right now, but pain is temporary. It's going to hurt for a moment, but then you're going to start to grow. Then you will live a life of paradise, of ecstasy, of freedom, of euphoria. I was looking up the definition of euphoria or something like that. I just like to learn new things and new words, and I look up the definition of these things and just complete ecstasy. Is that what you want your life to be? Because you will close your life up to the things that you really want to experience in this life, not only for yourself, but for those around you. I want everything my hands touch to be blessed, and I mean that. And it's only going to happen if I open myself up to the truths about myself, to healing, to life, to love, to happiness, to joy, to peace, to freedom. Then I can live the life that I am asking God for. That's when I can open myself up to the blessings and make myself available to receive the blessings that I am asking God to cast upon me. If you don't allow yourself to be truthful within yourself, you will not grow and you will never make it to where you need to be. Your life will be full of lies, and sorrowfully, some people die soaking in their own sorrows. I can't speak for nobody else, but I do not want that to be me. So if it's truth after truth after truth after truth that I had to continue to allow myself to be opened up to so I can experience the life that I am asking God for, I am willing to open myself up to the truth so I can live a blissful and beautiful and happy and healthy and abundant life. That's the truth. That's just the truth. That's the truth about it. I don't have no reason to lie to y'all. That is the truth about the truth. So that is my Sunday message for today. I'm going to watch me some football. Give me something good to eat. God bless you all. Lord willing, I will be back tomorrow with another motivational message of the day. Y'all be blessed.